Blessings and welcome to the Priestess Prophecies. It's Priestess Melissae. So good to see you once again today. I do hope everyone enjoyed the channeling that I had for my final grade for Priestess Level 4. Can you believe it? It is all done now. So thank you so much for all who showed your support. We did get a winner for that free 30-minute reading, which was Olivia. Today, guys, we are going to get into our reading for Thursday. This is the Oracle of the ShapeShifters. We're going to check into those Oracle cards and get a main energy for us for our FriYay Eve and see what's going on for the collective, tapping in with the Light Seers Tarot to get a past, present, and future energy. We're going to get into the Master Tarot to see how everything is panning out with those clarifiers. See what the divine doors have to say for us as far as a message from Spirit and the higher realms today. And don't forget, as always, a Lover's Oracle card at the end. So good to see you. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your subscribes. You totally are appreciated and mean the world to me. Let us now thank our ancestors, way showers, and guides. Blessings to you, to the winged ones, to our ancestors, to God. Thank you for showing us the messages that are most needed this day. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Yes, let us see what is going on. What is shifting perhaps in our world today? All right, how are you guys doing out there? Any major things happening with these shifts going on with the eclipse season, with the retrograde season? I know, of course, Mercury retrograde is in play. Have you been having a lot of problems with your electronics and things of that nature? Let me know down below. I definitely would be interested to hear your perspective. I've had my own difficulties, if you will, here and there. Coming out today is the Mermaid of Immersion, Complete Commitment, 44. Wow, this is a master number card. So this is all about getting complete within your emotional state is what I feel. Feeling balanced, feeling within that flow. Mermaids, fish, all of those, you know, here we got a koi fish, just like Nemo, right? And then we've got, what's her name, Dory? Just keep swimming. Yeah, maybe that's the energy today. Stay committed to what it is that you set out on, whatever this is. You know, we go through difficulties. We come up against those stormy seas and things of that nature, right? We all have those obstacles, if you will, that we have to overcome in anything. But if we can find that balance and go with the flow and see how we can use that flow to help us accomplish what it is that we're trying to accomplish, we could actually see that by calming ourselves and tapping into Spirit, that we're going to receive that answer that we're looking for, that we really need at this time, if you will, right? So let's see what this card has to say for us. We're going to read the Mermaid of Immersion speaks. It has come time to completely involve yourself. You have been holding back, only to go so far with a new project or with a commitment to yourself, always pulling back at the last moment from taking the step. You are holding a part of yourself back, watching, judging, always assessing whether this is the right or wrong. You are surrounding yourself with what you consider to be protection and what humans call buffer zones. And you claim you want change. You claim you wish to understand. You claim you wish to have this done. If this is true, then the time has come to take a deep breath. Dive off the edge of the cliff and immerse yourself fully in the waters of change. So what is it that needs to be changed today? What have you been avoiding changing, perhaps, that you're being asked to let go of, dive deep, and go with that flow today with the 444 coming up on the timer? Go underneath to the truth of what has happened and surround yourself only with what supports that change. The time has come to remove the buffer zones and to have enough faith in your friendships and family relations to know that if they are meant to be, they will be there when you return. So this is a time to do what you need to do for yourself at this time. And those people that truly love you, this card is saying, will always be there for you, basically. And they will understand these pilgrimages, if you will, chills, journeys that you may need to go on to better yourself, right? To become that king or queen that you need to be. And they'll be there in the background supporting you and there to talk to you or be there however you need them to be, if you need that and at that time. But in the meantime, they will give you that time and space, which is important for you and anyone when we're making these big changes, right? Hit the like button if you're resonating with this today. But it is what you have claimed you wanted. Come with me. I will teach you how to breathe underwater. And then finally, the truth you have claimed you have been reaching for will be yours. The meaning of this card says, this has been a time of always planning, not doing, procrastinating, and making excuses for holdups, reasoning to not go ahead, choosing to live on the land of excuses and old ways, when the deep underneath is calling you. Your soul has asked you to do this, but you continually waste time and fritter it away. It is precious. It is bright. It is good. This is different from enjoyment. This is fear, masquerading. There are poisons and toxins, old thoughts and patterns that you have maintained. Break free, dive in, dive deep. Be surrounded by and belong to the beauty you wish to become. When you return to the land, everything will have changed, all in beautiful ways. Wow. So you're becoming that aerial energy. You're learning how to get your sea legs and to be beautiful, to take those boundaries down around your life, because you know exactly who you are, right? And if you don't, this is a time with that aerial energy there to really discover yourself once again, all right? Just like Dory says, just keep swimming, always having that pleasant and happy disposition, right? Because we need that to be able to navigate and figure out how can we get to that, what is the word that I'm looking for? That 10 of Pentacles that we all are looking for in our lives, that happy, beautiful, wonderful state. But at the same time, you may be feeling like, oh my God, how do I do this? How do I navigate all of this? Well, a part of it means that we have to stop juggling whatever that is, that change that we may need to undertake to be able to get to that place. A total unleashing of yourself, opening of yourself to what is healing for you. The sun god Ra has given you all of the illumination and understanding that you need. And that's what I feel is crossing you today. Past energy, 8 of Pentacles. You're definitely putting a lot of work in, or you have been, all right? Understanding your value and self-worth, which is so important. Taking time out to meditate, which is so important as well. Getting that balance in your emotional state. Coming out upright, the King of Cups, King of your own heart. Really focusing on how to keep that crown, all right? Always remembering our self-worth and our value, right? Immersing ourselves perhaps in our work, right? And just getting lost in it, having so much fun. We don't have time for anything else. I love this energy. Yeah, not moving forward in the sense, now this could mean, what this could mean is if we're not willing to move forward though, because perhaps we may feel too comfortable where we're at. Yeah, needing to get that balance, needing to ensure that we're not allowing others to pull on our energy too much, that we're pulling back and getting balanced and seeing where it is that you know, we need to focus our energy, especially moving forward. Yeah, for sure. There may be a lot coming at you right now as you're trying to get this focus, perhaps, and move forward. Perhaps you have been doing a lot of work, but maybe there's somebody that's trying to draw your attention away. The world in reverse. Yeah, this is a beginning. You've just ended something, or you've just begun something. Very important. And this is not a time for you to lose your focus, is what I feel Spirit saying with that wheel in reverse. You don't want the wheel to not spin in your favor. You want to have that success, but there may be something again that we need to let go of that's pulling on our energy, right? And it could be other people, but it could just be us being honest with ourselves about what is that one missing piece, right? The Hierophant here, that higher learning. So maybe we haven't quite figured it out yet, or gotten to that point yet where we truly see the value of letting something go that will bring more growth in our lives. But actually, by being willing to do this, we're going to learn that lesson, and we're going to get ourselves unstuck, right? Absolutely, because Spirit has shown you what will help you to grow that garden, all right? To grow those seeds that you planted in your garden. You put a lot of work in, is what Spirit's saying. Your heart is in it for sure. But at the same time, our energy can't be this flighty kind of energy, right? Knight of Wands. And this could be that energy of us, you know, not willing to do the deeper dive, if you will. What's the Eight of Pentacles showing us? Wow. So we have Five of Swords, Hermit, and Four of Pentacles. So it feels like we're holding ourselves back once again, even though we're putting in all of this work, right? With the Eight of Pentacles is what Spirit is saying. We're kind of mind-fucking ourselves, if you will, with that Five of Swords energy. Ooh, my finger is itching there. And Hermit, we're really needing to see that, is what I feel, with the Hermit facing the Three or the Five of Swords here. How we're holding ourselves back potentially from being able to reach higher, to, you know, here it's like we see ourselves at least reaching this Eight of Pentacles status, but right now we're here at this Four of Pentacles status perhaps, and needing to, you know, be able to take that blindfold off, you know, really just be honest with ourselves about why that is. What's this King of Cups energy coming out here for the past? And King of Cups with Strength in reverse. So this is saying that, you know, there's something definitely always pulling on our energy. We're working hard to stay in this space, but there's something that's always still pulling on us and pulling our energy down, you know, causing us to lose our focus somehow. Three of Wands always has us waiting and watching, but our ships are still not coming in, and we're wondering why. Knight of Wands energy. Yes, because we're not making that decision to rise, to leave this energy behind of being half in, half out, is what I see this with these two cards today. Page of Swords. It's been illuminated to you. You've been, and maybe even I could see this as being somebody, you know, continuing to try to look into it, when Spirit's saying, I'm showing you what's going on here. Fool in reverse, coming out with the Fool in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So maybe by staying in one place and understanding, you know, what it is that you need to do for yourself, you know, not being flighty, not constantly going from one thing to another, but really building up something that you've already put work into, all right? So just keep putting the work into that. Don't, you know, keep going back and forth. This is like going back and forth in your heart energy is what I feel. You know, always feeling kind of like disheartened because you're not understanding why it's not leading to what it is that you're wanting. But I feel if you just stay with one thing, you know, and that's maybe what the truth is that you keep jumping around to different things, and especially with the Wands energy really coming out here. Seven of Wands in the center of everything. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, absolutely. Understanding exactly what it is that has been pulling on your energy, those toxic things perhaps, or people. I feel like this is you really understanding what those things were, because these are the things that are you know, you put behind you. These are the things that were never able to reach you directly, but they were able to have an influence on you, is what I feel at the center of all of this. So this could have been people that we needed to cut out, perhaps. Definitely not bringing that wish fulfillment or happiness, you know. 8 of Wands energy. What is this? 8 of Wands. Ooh. And we have the 10 of Cups. Wow. You're quickly moving, I feel, as you balance yourself out. King of Wands, wow. This is you standing in your power for sure. There may be a lot coming at you right now that you can take advantage of if you focus the right way, right? Cut out all the distractions, whatever that may be, and allow yourself to move into that happy life that you've been wanting so much. Maybe with the King of Wands, who knows? Aries, Leo, Sag. And coming out with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the Queen of Swords. So this is definitely a truth that we need to understand today, again, about how we can be holding ourselves back from everything that we truly want. But I feel that maybe you're understanding exactly what that may be. Because I don't think any of us want to experience any more of these 10 of Swords energy in our lives. Am I right? 6 of Wands in reverse. This is the future energy. 6 of Wands in reverse. We have this card facing the past, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this is basically telling me, since this card came out facing the past, or this way, that this is a situation that, you know, basically you were never seeing any happiness with. This is just a further confirmation, if you will. We've got the Wheel in reverse here with the Queen of Swords. So definitely you saw something today. You understood what was, you know, keeping you from being able to have that success and happiness. Further confirmation here that, you know, this is something that you need to understand and not be confused about any longer, for sure. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Ooh, lots of things falling out there. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. On the floor came out the 8 of Pentacles. Walking away. So whatever this is that has caused you to walk away from your commitment, perhaps, to spirit, you know, your higher commitment, because this is all about complete commitment. Understanding, once again, where you draw your power from, and allowing your heart to be filled, and understand that when you put that work in, it is going to bring you the rewards. You are going to be able to ascend, right? But not if you don't walk away from what you need to. Yep. If you're not willing to take that journey, if you're not willing to dive deep, if you're not willing to really discover who you are. This is what came out on the floor that I'm just now picking up. 8 of Wands in reverse. We could be blocking by being in that state of perhaps either being in karmic situations, dealing with karmic people, if you will, or toxic situations within ourselves. You know, thoughts. Our energy is our thoughts and our emotions. This is all about our happiness. And these are the cards that fell on the floor. So we could literally be blocking out our happiness. This is all Wands too. 8 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands, and 4 of Wands. So this is all about getting our energy right. Otherwise, if we're not willing to take that deep dive, ooh, and this came out, I did not even see that, but it was laying on top of my cards here. This could lead to possibly bad health if you're not careful. You know, stress like this and constantly, you know, kind of like, you know, not being honest with yourself, if you will, about what may be causing, you know, unhappiness in your life. And we can love people a lot, you know, and things of that nature, but they may not be the best things for us, if you will, or situations, you know. Smoking, drinking, toxins can be so many different things. So you have to decide what that is for you, that you know is perhaps been nagging at you to cut out. All right, so I had 2 flip over today. This one flipped over in the deck. It says, draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs, find us in the wild. Good night. Wow, so this is really about dreaming big, but understanding that we are able to reach our dreams and allow them to manifest when we're able to let go of things and walk through those doors that allow us to go into that new space, that new time and space. Look at this cosmic looking, you know, it's almost like a hallway as opposed to a doorway, or you have to go through this hallway to get to this doorway, right? Silent Skill says, I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can, in meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. So when you allow yourself to calm down and tap into that space, especially maybe as you're letting go of these toxic situations, thoughts, whatever they may be, it gives you that opportunity to distract, just like, you know, listening to music or dancing or getting involved in anything, cleaning, whatever the case may be, that allows you to do something else long enough to complete a task. You have to get involved in it. You have to involve your mind in it, right? So you can get your thoughts off of something else, right? So this will allow you to come back to that commitment as well by going into that silence and that stillness, you know? Learning how to get in touch with yourself. That is getting in touch with spirit, all right? And getting in contact with yourself within will show you how to draw all of this energy down to help you in your life, to be able to live your best life like you deserve, to be able to come out of your emotions and really be on the stable ground of the earth, you know, and do that healing process. And this may be around healing for a relationship, because this is about healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Because when it comes down to it, it is all about our individual healing, which is the collective healing, all right? And not getting stuck in these negative spaces, all right? These negative energies that keep the wheels spinning against us and not in our favor. So let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. We're never in control of or control anyone else. We're only here to assist one another. We're all on this journey, 2222. It's all about letting go of those toxic ways that keep us trapped and keep us stuck. All right. So what is that that's going to help you to have that stronger and deeper commitment? What is it that you can release that will make more room for God to come in and help you to just keep swimming? All right, Ariel, I love that energy for you. Blessings for your day ahead, and I'll see you soon for another reading. Bye for now.